Come on, you stupid thing. Hello and good evening, everybody. Oh, we are potentially having issues. My steering wheel is not doing anything in the game right now. Yay. So I'm looking at my controls right now. Yeah, it is not detecting. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to have to log out. By the way, everybody, say hi to Richard.
Hi, Richard.
You know, the perennial smartass.
Hey.
There's a moose. He's on the floor, though. All right,
Oh.
options, controls. I hope I don't have to restart the whole computer. That would suck. All right, I'm going to put you guys, sorry about this, immediately on the hold screen. And what does the G-Hub app say? It says that I'm an idiot.
You're an idiot.
Yes, G-Hub already said that. Would you like to know why?
You forgot to plug it in.
For some reason, the power to it is unplugged.
Were
How?
you playing with your trains? Was you playing with your trains?
I mean, always, but that's not the problem this time. All right, please work now. Okay, it's self-centering. Here we go. And survey says
No.
I don't know. I'm not back into the game yet.
See, folks. See what I gotta do. See, I gotta work.
Oh, aren't you funny?
Okay. What we're gonna do? I've
Whoops.
got
Don't
some
wanna
contracts.
load. Oh yes.
Balance.
Yes. I'll let you explain.
Well, folks, we were looking at the contracts, and yeah, we've seen some of the harvesting contracts, and they're not really worth anything. Although we do actually have one of our own fields, which we do need to cultivate and reseed, ready for next year. Another field we've already stoned or destoned and placed a vehicle. Is it a vehicle hut or a vehicle shed?
Whatever you want to call it. I call it a barn.
It's a vehicle shed, a rather large one, and that's all we've done really since we've been back. We've been having a little look at the update, seeing what's been going on with the update, but HMG will tell you more about the update than me.
I will. All I know is that it's in preparation for the first piece of the year 2 season pass, which
I don't have
yet.
But I'm waiting just in case they put it onto a special. Oh yes, and also he has put. Oh, there we go. He's now back in.
We'll see.
Yes, we've actually got some Bs as well. But the question is, did you put down a B?
I did.
And where is it?
Have a walk around the vehicle barn and you'll find it.
Walk around the vehicle barn. Here he comes.
My steering works.
You need the other one as well.
Yep.
Don't forget to take the other part. I'll be. Oh yes, that's where you stuck it. Oh, we've already got a little bit. We've got a little bit of honey. That's nice. Not much, but.
So there's the pole barn that we store our vehicles in. At least that's what I call it here in the States.
Yeah, we call it a shed.
Alright, so.
Would you like me to bring the...
We got to discuss how we're going to do this. I kind of like your idea.
Okay, but we've only got enough for so much. So we may actually end up doing some... So we'll do the teddy room ones first. Because I've got the loading wagon.
Okay.
So tell me which field you want to go to first, and I will head down that way.
The first thing I want is my truck moved. Now, I have one small concern about putting the fermenting silo there. I don't know how big it goes behind us, so I'm going to save just in case we accidentally delete part of our field.
Yeah. I roughly know how far back I need to go anyway.
Oh, you're already moving the truck?
Yeah, I'll be moving the truck.
Well, I just saved, so knock on wood, everything will go fine. But I'll let you put the fermenting silo in. I assume you're going to do about halfway between the chickens and the rock crusher. That way we still have room to maneuver around everything.
I was going to shove it where your truck was.
So yeah, about halfway. Okay. Well, you do that, and I will get our contracts accepted. Oh, well, you already did. Never mind. See what happens when I have computer problems? He just gets right to it. So field 142 is where we're going to start, or 154.
Are you ready for this?
Pop it in.
Done.
And did we delete any of the field?
No.
Perfect.
Because I knew how far back to go.
All right,
it's an Matana. It's an Matana one, and I'm pretty good with these. Because I'm a console player.
Well, console's even more important to do all that pre-planning. As Mr. Sealy P always says, just save first.
Yes, that is always correct. Always save first, which is what I do. I save first, and then I do what I need to do. And like you say, that's the only bad thing about these, especially if you're landscaping. You definitely need to save first if you're landscaping.
I broke the game.
Why? What you done now?
Wow, that took a long damn time, and it's glitching out like crazy.
For me, I'm not getting that problem.
Wow. I am halfway across our field. Almost all the way across our field to the corn.
I know you are.
Holy crap. I entered the cab to do in-cab driving, and oh boy, it did not like it.
No. No, it does not. It took me a long time to move from twin cab. But only once. It only seems to happen once.
Yeah, it's fixing itself now, but woo, that was insane.
Yeah. I'm lucky because I have an upload speed of 0.72 kilobytes per second.
An upload speed of nothing.
Yeah, I mean, technically, I'm still in the 90s.
Yes. Little man, were you getting grumpy with the big moose? Did he touch you while you're trying to sleep? Is that what your problem is? Did he bump into you?
You know we've left the field.
I'm sorry, what?
We've left the field of grass.
What do you mean?
Field next to us that we own has got a lot of grass on it.
As in ready to be cut?
No, it's in strips.
I thought we took care of that.
No, we didn't.
Grab that loading wagon, put that stuff straight into that fermenting silo then, eh?
I'm already on it. I am already on it.
Well, I am almost... Well, no, not almost. I'm about halfway to the first field that I'm going to mow, so...
Yeah.
By the way, do you want to do any of the mowing? I don't have to do all the mowing if you like it too.
No, I'm happy. I'm easy. I don't really mind anything. But I'm going to nick your tractor.
Which one?
The one you bought?
I bought all of them. Which one?
No, not the one I got. Your John Deere one. With the tracks on it. I'm hoping it's got more horsepower than mine.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm going to need something with a bit more horsepower.
A little bit more grunt.
Yeah, because I'm trying to pull that that loader.
Yep.
Your 8RX.
I love my 8RX.
See, and also, folks, this is another thing. Being on my console play, I'm used to using a joypad. So, I play this using my joypad.
Sometimes I wonder if that's half the reason that you have a problem with articulated tractors.
No, I just can't get the back end to work. You have to take it another way to shift in. It's just frustrating. Just for me. Some people can use them. I'm never a big fan of them.
I love tractors. And I can use the articulateds just fine. Most of the time.
Yeah, I don't mind if they got four-wheel steer. Yeah, your other one does seem to have a lot more oomph.
I call it grunt. Alright, I am at field 142. Let's double check. This is supposed to be the hay. 142. Dry it with a tedder and bale it. Take the bales. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
And then so 142 and 154. The two furthest out of the fields right here. Perfect. Alright. Time to get jiggy with it.
Tell you what, though, it's a shame this this fire harvester doesn't have like a windrower on the front.
Why is that?
So it's got so if you got something that's sprawled all over the place, it'll pick it up a lot better than just having it in. If it's in a single file, your head. Because there used to be one that used to have that, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you do.
A bit like the baler, which actually had a front tether section.
Well, there was one that had a hitch on the back and a pass-through, pass-through PTO, so that you could use any baler or forage wagon with it.
Yeah.
That was on FS19 that we
I
had
remember
that.
too. I remember someone actually had a mod on FS19. I think it had a 100-foot one
Oh my goodness. That's insane.
on each side. That's not too bad. I'm 50-odd% full with all this grass.
And it is grass, not hay, right?
It is grass.
For some reason, I thought we turned that field into hay.
I don't know what we did. Yeah, it's telling me it's grass. Yeah, sure. You're all right. He's very nice. He's very nice.
Thank you. I do quite like it.
Although it doesn't actually have a front PTO.
Correct.
I can hear the big moose.
Yeah, he's playing.
So you had no truck driving this weekend?
No, this weekend I do. Last weekend I didn't.
Yes, yeah.
And the weekend before that I was supposed to go, and it got canceled because of weather.
Yes. You know I'm going to nag you now.
About...
Your last run that you said that you've done, you're still editing it?
Yeah, I'm only about halfway done with the first of what's going to probably end up being 3 or 4 episodes on it.
Ooh. I just can't wait to see them.
Yeah, I think I'll take my laptop with me and edit while I'm being unloaded. Speaking of editing, there's a, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but I get a lot of my video games through it. There's a website called Humble Bundle. And what they do is they sell stuff, usually games, but sometimes software also, at very discounted prices. And the proceeds, some of it goes to charities. Well, they have a audio and video editing suite on there right now that I'm thinking about getting.
Okay.
I think it's $25 or something for like $300 piece of software.
How old?
Not old. It's the current version.
Of what?
Vegas Pro is the video editor.
Oh.
Never heard of it before, but that doesn't mean anything.
No, nor have I. Is it like idiot proof?
I don't know, since I've never heard of it before.
Because the one I use, it's quite idiot proof. It's similar to the Share Factory, but it's got a lot more, what's the word? A lot more channels. Although that one cost me quite a bit of cash.
Yeah?
Yeah. Although it says for free you got a month's worth of stuff which you had to subscribe to, but I didn't want it, so I had to turn that off.
Ah. How I love GPS.
No, like I say, I'm old school. I like to get the prices cheap. Right, where are we going? Where are you? Same thing with these, it's a massive colour.
You know we're actually alone right now. Nobody's jumped in yet.
That's all right.
Just kind of shocking. Somebody usually stops in to say hi by now, even if they don't stay.
I know. Well, perhaps it's because the all times are different. Even I had to get up early to do this.
Well, if the rest of you guys would just get on your time change.
That'll be in a couple of weeks. Ours is the end of the month. Where are we? Come on. There we go. Give me that. Give me that. You're down the bottom, aren't you?
Yeah, down by the former other farm.
Yeah. 142. There we go.
I see Franz is doing you dirty again.
They're just, I don't know. That's one thing they could have done really. He's made the, he's improved the AI.
I'm hoping they do that for the next FS. I don't care if all the graphics and everything stay exactly the same. Fix the damn AI.
I know, but then again, I remember when watching Mr. Sealy P and when he had early access and he had to go over it, he's like, wow, it's moving around on its own. I thought, yeah. And now we just take it for granted, and then we're going, oh, it's rubbish.
Well, now let's be fair. It's rubbish, but it's better than nothing.
Yes, and they've changed how far around now you can actually point your worker on the field. Although it's not as good as the course play.
As long as you set the course play up right, that's really freaking good.
That is very good.
Sometimes, though, it takes a little experimentation to find out what setting it up right actually means.
Yes. Or when you think you got it set up, it goes off and does its own thing. You go, what?
Yeah. Tell me about it.
And talking about Mr. Sealy P, I am very thankful he's got his channel back.
And for anyone who's not aware of what Richard is talking about, Mr. Sealy P, arguably the best farm sim console streamer, or not streamer, but channel, that's what I was looking for, on YouTube, got hacked.
Mm-hmm.
And his entire account got taken over by Ethereum miner scammers. And for those who are not aware of what Ethereum is, it's like Bitcoin. Digital currency. Yeah, and for him to get his channel back, YouTube basically had to have him create an entirely new account, and they copied everything over to it. So he didn't really get the old account back. They just ported all the data, which is essentially the same thing. Just, yeah, what a pain. But he did lose a couple of things because the way that they ported the data was to recover from a backup. Because these people that stole his channel and took it over actually deleted all of his videos and everything.
Yeah.
Brutal.
It is.
And I mean, such a terrible thing to happen to such a nice guy.
I agree. Right.
Right. Right. You bloody well right.
Don't do a big Van Dyke on me, will you?
Dick Van Dyke?
Yeah.
He's an actor. How am I pulling him?
An American trying to pull off an English accent.
I wasn't really trying to pull off an English accent. I was mocking the song.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. That's what it says, don't do it for a Dick Van Dyke. That was the only bad part about Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
The rest of it was good film.
I disagree, but that's okay. I disagree because I don't like musicals.
I don't mind musicals. Right. You want the good news or the bad news?
Hit me with the bad news. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away.
You can't pick it up with the...
No, really? They changed that?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that change.
It says, not allowed on this field.
Well, I guess I know what my next mod is going to be.
What's that?
Allowing a forage wagon for baling contracts.
Is there one?
What do you mean, is there one?
I'm a console player, so...
This isn't on console, though. You're playing on PC.
That's what it says. Is there a mod? Is there such a mod out there?
No, I'm talking about making it.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Because I know you said there's one about you can do it with the straw.
Yep. And I made one for stones that FS wouldn't accept, Giants wouldn't accept, because it was too similar to the straw one. Well, yeah, it's similar to the straw one. They're both like 7 lines of code, and only 2 lines actually do anything. The rest is called boilerplate, and the boilerplate pretty much has to be the same. So they claimed my mod wasn't unique enough and disallowed it for the mod hub.
But you still got it.
Well, yeah.
For personal use.
So does anybody else playing on PC. All they got to do is go and download it from my GitHub.
There you go.
It's out there for the world. And I'll put my...
You'll put your what?
My forage contracts out there too. My allow forage wagon on a baling contract, rather.
Ah, fair enough. Where's our baler now?
In the shed. Probably still hooked to my Massey. My big Massey.
No, it's not. Believe it or not.
I couldn't remember what equipment I left my big Massey on.
Nothing. You just shove the Massey in on its side.
It's not on its side.
Diagonally across.
I just left it parked in front of whatever equipment it was attached to last time.
Yeah.
Because I was lazy.
Well, you were tired.
I was tired. We spent more time putting everything away in our new barn than we should have.
Yes, we did.
But damn, it looks so good. I'm really happy with it.
It's so expensive.
Yes, it is.
I'll tell you what though, it's a shame this fast baler doesn't actually have a rear hitch, so I can bring the
trailer?
Yes, the trailer.
I know.
It was in my head. It was in my head.
Well, you can always hook my Massey up to the trailer and send it down here on an AI worker if you want.
I've already tried that. It's gone, no, you can't do that. I don't like it. Where are we? Right, so now I'm actually on the road. Destination. Oh. You're joking.
Send her just to the road out front.
I did.
And it still didn't work?
No.
What the heck?
Turn itself off. And I'm pointing in the right direction.
I have no words.
No. He's unreachable.
Well, poop.
Although when you put the baler away, you could have cleaned it.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, we actually had snow last week. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. I sent
sure
it just for you.
You're so kind. But luckily it was my day off.
Damn it.
So I just watched it fall. I thought, yeah, you're going to disappear. It did. By about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it had gone.
Nice.
It had gone. Yeah. I take it we picked up all the toys, haven't we?
Oh, a long time ago.
That's good. As you would go, indubitably.
I love my indubitably.
I can't even pronounce it. Although I'm really dry. I think they may have graphically made it a little better.
Maybe. Hard to say.
I've had to turn my graphics down slightly. I was on very high, but now I'm on high.
Well, that or your computer is just deciding to act up.
No, it's not anymore. I've sorted that problem out.
Well, no, I'm talking about in a different way.
Okay.
Delete. We'll have to walk you through the steps of deleting your shader cache. And I should have done that before playing tonight too, but I didn't. But yeah, if we delete the shader cache, we should be able to get better performance out of it. Ooh. Interesting.
What's that?
Some of it spit it out as grass instead of hay.
Yeah, we've had this before, but it still picked it up.
Right, but that was a silage or a silage field. This one's not a silage field.
No, and also grass.
So I don't know what that's all about, but whatever. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, because yeah, silly me. Silly me. I forgot to put the pickup down.
Whoops.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, some of it's spilled onto the road here and he doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Well, let me pick it up.
No big deal.
I'll get this right in a minute.
Hey, Tintin! And how are you tonight, my friend?
The world famous Tintin is back.
Where did you leave the bale pickup trailer?
At the back of the house.
Oh, I'm doing quite well, Tintin. I'll be headed out on a trucking run tomorrow through Sunday. Well, tomorrow evening through Sunday. By world famous, we really mean notorious. Oh, yeah. Happy, happy bees. Busy, busy, happy bees.
Yeah, although the one you put down was too close to the road.
How do you figure? What did it do? Stop traffic?
We don't have traffic.
I know, I was giving you a hard time.
No, it's built out onto the road.
Did you fix it already?
No.
Okay.
It's beyond my expertise.
Okay.
How's that saying goes? I stand on the feet of giants.
Shoulders.
On the shoulders.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Or in this case, the software of giants. But
No, I mean that. I mean,
I know you don't. I was just being a smartass.
in order for me to do stuff, I have to rely on the people that know it to give me instructions, so I look smart.
I'm smart. Oh.
No, like I say, I managed to. My machine is working fine. My PC.
Nice.
Ever since I stuck in that new piece of that new hard drive.
Good, good. I'm glad. We don't need any more issues because of that.
Which technically is not a hard drive. It's just an SSD card, which fits onto the motherboard.
Yep, NVMe they call it.
Yes. Although I had fun trying to install it because I didn't realise that I took the screw out to take off the like this heatsink which comes with it, which I don't need because the one I bought already had a heatsink on it. And then trying to figure out why the screw won't go in the hole because there is already a screw in there.
I'm cutting in front of you. Stop, 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 stop. Thank you. There. Trying to get the bales out of your way.
Yeah. I'm using your tractor, by the way.
I noticed. You like it, don't you?
I'd say it's a front. Yeah, I like all tractors. I don't actually have a preference. If you know what I mean, like real farmers, they'll have their preference of what tractor they like. Like you've got your preference, like your nice little internationals.
Yep. But I like John Deere's too, and Massey's. Pretty much it's weird, pretty much the only tractor brand I don't like is Case. And it saddens me so much that they own the international brand now.
For me, tractor's a tractor. If it does what it's supposed to do on the tin, then that's it.
Well, I have we'll call it a sour taste in my mouth about Case because the two that I've driven both broke down.
Again, I've never had that privilege.
Well, I didn't farm with either one, and they still broke down. So that, to me, says, big thumbs down.
Yeah, sometimes I suppose you can pick up the odd lemon.
But to have two of them?
I know. What are the odds on that? Maybe they were.
Try skip rows, bud. Try just skipping a row.
Well,
then you gotta turn so sharp.
I know, but old habits die hard, I'm afraid. I like to do them in rows.
I love skip rows once I get to bigger equipment. It's too hard to turn otherwise, unless you make a giant headland area.
I always make a headland area. So anyway, you can really play on a console, especially for your workers.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, to me, case tractors are like frickin' Freightliner semi-trucks. Break down when you just look at them wrong. I'll pass.
Actually, talking about... Did you say Freightliner?
Yep.
Oh no, I got internationals. All my drivers are running internationals.
Intersmationals?
Yeah. It's the only other one that gives me a... Apart from the Volvo. I'm trying not to use the Volvo.
Well, Tintin, you're a Canadian, so the next thing I'm going to say might upset you. Avoid Western Star, too, because they're just the shitty Canadian Freightliner.
Was there I'm trying to figure out, was there a farm here at one point?
Yeah.
Ah.
I mean, not on this plot of land, but we're in one of the fields that was owned by the other farm.
Why do I feel like I've been stalked?
Because I'm right behind you?
Yeah.
And you know, Tintin, it's sad because the old Western Stars and the old Hayes trucks and stuff were really pretty decent. You know, the ones from the like the 60s, 70s. But the modern Western Stars are just Freightliners with different body styling and yeah, and a different name on the side.
In other words, they're made in China, shipped over, and then someone puts a badge on it to say, hey, it's made in America.
No, they're made in Mexico.
Ah.
The parts are made in Mexico, but the Freightliner says assembled in America, and the Western Star probably says assembled in Canada.
In other words, someone just shoved a sticker on it.
Yeah. Well, no, they do put all the parts together.
Oh, really?
That's how they get the assembled in right to say. They have to, I forget what the percentage is, but they have to do like 70% or more of the assembly. And don't quote me on the 70, but it's something like that. But the parts are all freaking made in Mexico. Except the electronics, those are all made in China. You know, like frickin' everything. Electronics, well, it seems like.
Well, it used to be either Japan or Taiwan.
Or Singapore. Or Malaysia. Actually, Malaysia and Singapore still make a lot of the processors in your computer. If you have an Intel CPU, chances are it's made in Singapore or Malaysia.
No, I've gone with AMD.
Okay, I don't know where AMD's manufacturing plants are at.
Malaysia and Singapore.
Maybe. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if they were physically made in the same damn building.
Yeah.
It would not surprise me at all.
I've always been an AMD fan since the old Super Socket 7.
Oh. I've been an AMD fan pretty much since the beginning. But my best computer had a K6 AMD in it from the old days. My best old days computer had a K6 AMD, which was like the Pentium 3. I would say that, Tintin, or I used to say that anyway. I don't anymore because they got too hot for a long time. They roasted themselves, burned themselves up. So I stopped using them when they were doing that. The last AMD CPU that I used was the Phenom 2, and that was right after that they started having problems with the FX series. I shouldn't have to invest in liquid cooling just to use a brand of CPU. So I switched to Intel for a while there. And now I can't even remember what's in this machine. Didn't care anymore. I don't have brand loyalty. I have functionality loyalty.
Me? I do know what's in this one. I was the one that had to install it all.
Oh. Oh yeah, I turned on the auto drive and was gonna do something and then changed my mind.
Oh. Would that be for a farm? Would that be for a field?
Yeah, but not worth it. We're not gonna be here that long. Although I'm gonna stop chasing you around for a minute and go get the mower onto his next field.
Okay.
Because he is done. 154 will be your next field.
154, no problem. Si Capitano. Well, for me at the moment, I've been playing Black Flag.
Love that game.
I'm just trying to get over the fact how different it is from playing Origin or Odyssey.
Yep. Yes, Tintin, that's why I bought Intel. when AMD was running too hot, they weren't stable. So I bought Intel during that period. Now I buy whatever I feel like because I just don't care anymore.
I remember when I spent over £200 on a Voodoo 6.
i7 or i9, that's where it's at. The i9s are still too expensive in my book. And yes, Richard, I'm with you. Good grief, I don't even want to think about how much money I spent on some of my CPUs over the years.
Yeah. Well, that was for 64 megabytes. Oh. I can't see half for this stuff.
Well, don't worry about it. We're not desperate.
So you went all the way around the field and not just round the headlands.
That is correct.
So How's the verdict coming?
What do you mean?
Your poll.
Oh, we're going to be doing it. And we're going to be starting with money.
Oh, great.
And choosing our own starting equipment.
Yeah, don't give us tasks, please.
And land.
Yeah, just don't give me a task that I've got to do this and this and this in such a what do you call it?
I don't know what you're trying to say, so.
Like you said, you gotta get in the first episode. You gotta get so much.
Oh, well, there's going to be just a couple of requirements. You have to have land and somewhere indoors to sleep. That's pretty much it.
Well, like I say, if you're giving us land, so that's...
Nope. You're starting with money and picking your own land.
Okay. Let's just hope it's a nice...
We still have to pick a map for sure. We've talked about a couple, but we got to pick one.
Yes, we need to pick one that we both agree on.
Yes. And then we got to pick what time we're going to do it. Sundays?
Well, I will have to pre-record mine.
Well, we both will. It's not gonna be a live thing. It'll be recordings.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pre-record mine because my PC says no. When I tried to do a live stream of ATS last week, and I got a nice big yellow message on the OBS telling me I need more bandwidth. I can't do it. Even though I tried to bring down the resolutions.
What he's really saying, guys, is OBS gave him the big fat middle finger.
But luckily, I actually had it up and running and ready for start time, like you do.
Yeah.
But on the pre-record, but luckily it pre-records, it pre-does it. So it's streaming, but not actually streaming.
Okay.
And it's on that point where it says I can't stream because I haven't got enough video going through.
Yep. That makes sense.
So that was my test. Although I was going to enjoy it, I actually had a nice decent run. It was going to cost me because I changed a mod.
You idiot AI frickin' worker. Oh my goodness, the AI is so stupid.
Yeah, I changed the mod, so I got a bit... I didn't get mega money, but I got a little better money than what I would have got from doing the runs anyway. Especially some of the long runs.
Nice. What are you doing, by the way? Bits and pieces?
I'm just having an... Where was the next field?
154. I expected you to be over there already. Where the hell did the swather go? What is he doing?
Go and pick him up.
I'm gonna go and smack him in the frickin' head. He's driving back to the previous field.
Oh yeah, there he goes. Or is that still part of the field of 153?
No, I had him going in 151. And he was driving back to 154. I didn't notice that it generated the course on the wrong field. Because it wasn't, for whatever reason, it wasn't detecting him as being in this field.
Yeah, the reason why it went to... Yeah, the reason why Yeah, right. You're going too far across. I can't pick up some of this because you've gone too far across.
Oh well. As they say, shit happens. Oh, and I gotta pick up my phone because I just heard my work messages going off. Damn it. Do not tell me there's an emergency.
I suppose I'm lucky because I don't get anything off my words because I just refuse to answer them.
Well, let's see. Nope. I don't have to do anything. Not my problem. It's always nice when it's not my problem. You having a problem there, dude?
Me?
No. The AI guy.
Oh.
He was having an idiot moment.
Like I say, you've gone too far cutting the grass on this one.
I'm not worried about that. Just leave it.
I'll go because you won't pick it up.
I should finish my mod for allowing grass pickup anywhere. And put that in here, and then we don't have to care. If it lets you mow it, it should let you pick it up, right?
That's why I think I try and do it so it's slightly over, so then the grass, then with the pickups that you got on that one, pulls it to the middle.
Yeah, I usually do that too, but it was letting me cut completely outside the field with the whole mowing header outside the field. So it should have worked. But sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, that's why some of your grasses looks like it's not hay.
Well, and see, that shouldn't have stopped it from converting to hay either. That makes no sense. But whatever, I don't care. We'll fix it another time. You'll never guess what I'm doing.
You're sitting down, enjoying some iced tea, feet up, dogs licking your toes, and you're just having a great time.
No. I have a gas-powered tool in my hand.
That cannot be good.
For the hedges.
Yeah, so you decided, I'm going to take out some more hedges. Yeah, that's another thing. We're going to have to find a map that's got no hedges.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
So we're looking at an American map.
Alright. I guess I better start from this end since this is where he'll be having a problem. Detecting the hedge and not backing up. It's like he stops way short of the hedge. You know, don't mind him stopping, but can you back all the way up to the hedge first? You know, not a meter away.
Hold on, just gotta stop. That's better. I got a bit of an itchy ear.
I hate when that happens. Alright. Well, Mr. AI worker is getting busy in that field. So I am headed your way to pick up bales.
Okay. What am I doing? I've got donuts.
You and your donuts.
I know, my wife says, you and
Whoa,
your
whoa.
bloody donuts.
That was a bale that I didn't expect there, and I came around the corner a little too fast, and it was there. Crunch. Better check the front end of the tractor for dents. You're fine.
No, it's just that sometimes you're quite lethal.
Listen, we're not talking about my gas tonight, okay?
No, I'd rather it's more of your dog.
And guess
The
who's
big
full?
moots. You.
Yep, full of shit that is.
Hey?
Never mind. I have the long drive up to Everett Shipping Company.
Have fun.
Yeah.
I'll see you at Christmas.
I'm driving the Massey, so it shouldn't be that bad.
Does he have the horsepower to get up that hill?
I don't have to go up the hill. The corner for Everett is right before the hill. Oh, look, screen tearing. Right in front of my tractor. I hate it when it does that. Every time after a stinking update, it wants to do that to me. And sometimes just at random, too.
No, I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah, it depends on what video card you're using and what drivers you have installed for it.
Luckily, I booted it up and then it says, I'm going to install everything. So it installed my graphics card. I've only got a 1060.
Standard 1060 or 1060 Ti?
No, just a standard 1060.
Ouch.
And that's second hand.
Yeah. Well, you still have a better card than Lady Metal does. She's got a 980.
Yeah, I got. Right, this field's done.
Well, you can go start on the silage field that the mower's in currently if you want, as long as you don't leave any bales in his way. Or you can just wait until he's done, and I move him to the next one.
He
should be
done.
He can't be done already. Holy crap. Alright, I'll move him to the next one. That was fast.
Well, he did do some of it before he disappeared on his little...
No, I had done that. I did the outer edge to get the grass off the field, off the outside of the edge of the field.
Right. I see. I'm going to see actually what this one pops out like.
Well, depends on how much is in there already.
Yeah, it's popped it out as a hay bale.
Yeah, I figured it would if it was close.
Yeah, it was close. But at least they've got it right now that if you're less than 50%, it will turn it into the next one.
Well, it always turned it into the next one on FS19. If you were at 98% and went and picked up something else, I cheated all the time on FS19 by filling up 98% with straw and then going pick up one tiny little bed of grass to get silage. All the time.
I suppose that would work on PC, but on console, I think if it was over 60%.
Nope. Did it on console too.
Really?
Yep, on 19. Yes, FS22, it's always been fixed to where it converts.
Yeah.
Or doesn't convert, rather, if it shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm doing some baling now.
Ooh, I see a wrapped bale just popped onto the mini-map.
Although, for doing this, it's a lot slower.
What do you mean?
Picking up the hay was faster than picking up the than doing the silage.
Should be at the same speed.
No,
11, I
it's not.
think.
No, I'm doing 6.
Oh, it's because it requires extra power to run from the PTO to run the wrapper. So you don't have all that power available for driving. Okay, let's hit delete, generate a course.
Yeah.
And there he goes. Off like a prom dress.
Yeah.
Oops.
We never had
What are
proms
you
in my
doing?
day. I'm bailing.
Not you. The stupid game. I was hitting enter and it wasn't accepting it.
I hope it's not your keyboard.
It's not, because it works every other time. Just on that particular thing, it won't accept it. And I don't know why. I don't care either. I don't care. I'm here to have fun, not deal with problems. Oh shit,
That's
maybe I
good.
am the problem.
I'm glad you're having fun.
Always. If you're not having fun, life isn't worth living. You don't have to have fun 100% of the time, but at least 70. Anything less than that, and you're just not even... You're not having a good life. Let me put it that way.
I always make life fun.
I'm like a big kid.
I was playing World of Warcraft. Because...
Holy crap, man. Holy crap! Every bale off that other field, we get to keep. Every single one off of 154. It's already completed, the contract.
Ah.
So I just got to get down there and move them off of the field so that we can... Actually, because it's baled and not still left on the ground, they will be fine. We could accept completion on that contract already.
Be it on your head.
Well, I'm not doing it. Just saying we
You know what I
could.
mean? Yeah, just saying. I did that once on my Let's Play. I finished the contract and then I realised what the time was and I had to go to work. So I saved it, but I didn't.
Yeah,
Complete.
correct, which is different. That's a different problem. That's a bug that
And
they need to fix.
and then I come back on thinking, oh, I've still got all this hay. I got all this grass to pick up. Brilliant. Got loads of grass because it's on a big field. I thought, brilliant.
And the contract was gone and you didn't even get paid for it, right?
Yes, and also I couldn't pick up the stuff.
Yep. But that was loose. Once it's baled, we own the bale, so it won't do that.
Yeah. No, but like I say, I was doing this because being as I don't have to be at work, I don't have to start work till 7 o'clock at, well, don't have to leave the house till 7 o'clock at night. I was doing some of my Let's Play, and that happened. Because sometimes I get carried away, and I had my phone on an alarm. Wow, this thing is really sluggish.
Yay, silage.
I'm sure my tractor went faster than this.
I don't believe it.
Just feels like I'm driving through toffee.
Are you?
As soon as I hit the grass, it just goes. And I'm using your tractor.
Uh-huh. But it's only an 8RX, not a 9RX.
You still got more oomph.
Because you wouldn't like the 9RX because it's articulated.
Yeah, and I'm not really a good fan on the artics. Okay, what's next? 150, 142?
Wherever the mower's at.
Now you're asking.
Oof. I was going a little too fast there.
Have I done 153?
We didn't have a contract on 153. It's not grass.
Oh, 152. Yeah, I'm on 152.
Yeah, that's where he's at right now.
We've done 142.
Yep.
There is another grass bale down here. Hay bale, I should say.
Okay.
Yes, I can see him. Yeah, I'll wait for him to finish.
He's got a long way to go yet, it looked like to me.
Yeah. There we go. Let's play a bit of bowling. Yes, I've been playing Black Flag on my Nintendo Switch.
Yeah? You liking it on the Switch? Because it's a little weird on the Switch, I've heard.
No, it's exactly like my PS4 version. I've just got to get used to the buttons and used to
Well,
how
that's what I mean by a little weird. The controls for it are a little odd.
they are. Yes, but they're all in the same place. It's just that, yeah, they just static. But I need to plug a controller into it.
Okay.
Although you can't really play it on that little screen they give you. But all these are ready to be picked up.
Cha-ching! Dollar!
What are you going on about, dollar?
We just made dollar.
What did you do?
I accepted those 2 contracts that we completed.
Completed. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I shouldn't say accepted. I collected.
You collected.
Yes. I'm going to run these hay bales back to the farm.
Got nowhere to stick them.
Yeah, we
see
do.
If they go. Yeah, see if they can be put into the fermentator.
Why?
Because the other one does not accept bales.
Right. That wasn't why I asked why.
Because then we can then chuck him in the fermentator and it'll decrunch them, and then we have less bales on the actual map.
Uh-huh.
Less lag.
Oof. Switch those around. There we go.
It took me 2 days to upload them. My last video.
Your John Deere has a front loader arm, correct?
Yes.
There is a tool for you to pick up at the shop when we are done down here.
You know we got a telehandler with the big bag handler on the front.
And?
Just stating.
You'll understand when you get there.
What's the tool?
You'll understand when you get there. It's a surprise.
Where are you? Have I got to bring my John Deere down?
Well, don't worry about it right now. Finish the baling. Oh, you're waiting, so yeah, I guess you could right now, couldn't you?
Yes, I am.
Go ahead then. when I drop these in the yard, there's a super pooper that is past due. He's
Would
taking
that
a
be the
nap,
two?
but I'm
Would
gonna
that?
wake him up from his nap because I have to go, because my body is saying that I am now past due because I'm used to going when he does.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. It gives me a chance to get downstairs and grab myself a drink because I'm really dry.
Well, you know what? In that case, I shall return. Whoops! I shall return shortly. Come on, boys. Joe.
Oh, he's got that one, has he?
on, boys. Cash, Alexander. Boys. Ah! Whoa, little man now. Be nice. What the heck's going on here?
What you done?
Oh, because I'm hitting the wrong button. I'm like, why won't it come off the hold screen? Because I was being a dard and doing the wrong button.
Well, I'm going to hit you.
What?
You told me to bring the front loader down.
Yeah.
Pick up. It's a telehandler.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong one on accident then. But that's even better as far as you're concerned, right?
Yeah.
Funny part is that it matches.
It does. It does. You went for red.
I went for Massey Ferguson red specifically.
Then why did you ask me to take the John Deere down?
Well, because you could have also taken, I guess, the Massey with the front loader, but I thought I grabbed the front loader one.
Even though it's got 4 different sides.
I think it has different hookup points for different things.
I went round it all.
Now, yeah, that's all telehandler, isn't it?
It looks like it.
Okay, I grabbed the wrong one. Let me
No.
look at that. No, I just want to look at that.
I think they're all telehandlers.
Nope. So, I accidentally got the TL teleloader model instead of the FL front loader model. Don't care. It works for us, right?
It does.
Alright, well.
Yeah, it does seem to... Ooh, that's terrible.
In any event, first we will try putting them directly in. And I don't actually know, it's a bale shredder, but I don't know if it will work with other kinds of bales other than straw. We're going to find out.
Mm-hmm. Did you lease it?
Nope, I bought it.
You bought it?
Yep. We'll keep it regardless because we can use it for the straw for the cows.
Yes, because we need something for the cows, even though most of this is all loose.
Perfect.
Oh, yes! I'm just too good.
Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. A little cocky tonight, aren't we?
I just know what mods work where.
Because you've been using them. Crunch. Ooh.
Well,
right over the top of them. Perfect.
It's all my go-to stuff, isn't it? You know. I'm limited to what I can use.
Uh-huh. Is the mower done?
It is.
Would you like me to move him out of the way so you can, or I guess you can move him out of the way. I don't know why I'm thinking that only I can get in for some reason.
That would not surprise me. That really would not surprise me that you've done it as that you can only use it yourself.
I don't have that mod installed. And I wouldn't use it on that. I would use it on my John Deere tractor.
What I'm using.
So, you'd be in trouble.
Not really.
102 is right here by our farm, and that's the last one to be done.
Mm.
And we have about half an hour to get it done in.
How come?
Because I'm stopping at 9:30. 2-hour stream.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I understand.
I just cannot believe that big boy there, big hairball. Oh, I gotta tell you the story about him getting in trouble today. Well, both of them getting in really bad, naughty trouble today. But first, let me finish this one. I'm surprised he slept right through his bathroom time. That's not normal for him, as you well know.
Oh, bathroom time, yes.
So they were outside in the backyard earlier, and they were. Cash is already little one there. He's already an off-leash dog. He doesn't leave the yard anymore unless he's following Alexander. But I'm still working on the big moose to be an off-leash dog. Well, the only way to train the dog to be off the leash is to have them off the leash and teach, right? I mean, they don't just magically get it. Well, some do, but that's just because they're calm disposition dogs. He's not. He's a hyper dog, like most pit bulls are, right? So I had him off leash in the backyard, and he saw a lady walking down one of the side streets. He can see the side street on one side of us and the alley on the other side of us. So he bolted out to greet her, to say hi, and ignored my commands to stay in the yard. So that was bad enough. He was already in trouble for that. Well, the dumb shit, both the dumb shits, because Cash followed him, ran right through a patch of dead bushes that have little briars on them, little prickle balls. They get stuck in their fur.
Oh, yes. I know those.
Oh, I was so mad. I spent over an hour picking those damn things out of his fur.
Well, it would be worse for Cash, but not for the big moose, because he's got short fur.
Oh, no. These ones go into any fur. Moose was actually harder. Moose is the one that took an hour. I didn't do little man. April did. Because she was home from work early. Because they had no parts. So they couldn't work. If you don't have any parts, how do you build your stuff that your factory builds?
Well, I think there is a problem.
You mean other than me being a pain in the ass?
No. For some reason, this thing will do 11 miles an hour, even while it's... and then sometimes it'll go down to 6.
I bet it's 6 uphill. Because you're going downhill right now.
Is that down? Am I going down?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You'll watch it back on the stream later. You can definitely see the hill from where I'm sitting right now.
Well, I won't be watching me, will I?
But you'll be watching my screen, and you'll be able to see the hill from my perspective as you drive down it. Right?
Yes.
Don't give me grief. I've had enough of that today between the dogs and Lady Metal there. Her being home, she gave me nothing but grief. We just had a rough day.
You mean, why isn't this done? Why haven't you done that?
No, not that kind of grief. The playful kind. But we had a rough day. We tried something new for dinner, and we both hated it.
What was it?
Cornish game hens.
Cornish game hens. Okay.
Tiny little birds. And I followed all the directions to cook them, and they came out nasty.
You mean a bit like trying to eat a sparrow?
Not that small. More like pheasant-sized. I don't know if you guys have pheasant or not.
Believe me, where I live, they're what's the word? You have to dodge them.
I used to hunt pheasant when I hunted still.
No, as I say, I live in the middle of nowhere, and the pheasants, they're all over the road.
Yeah.
Although I actually haven't heard them shooting yet.
Well, and see, I figured that they would be similar to pheasant. They're not. These things were disgusting. They didn't taste anything like pheasant to us. this particular, you know, because
That-
we bought them at the grocery store. So this particular manufacturer's Cornish game hens were just maybe something wrong with them. But whatever it was, we both took one bite and threw them away. That's how bad they were.
You didn't give them to the dog?
No. I don't want to spend 2 hours picking it all off the bone to make it safe for them. So we threw those away and ended up having grilled cheese sandwiches.
Oh, I love American grilled cheese sandwiches.
Yeah, well, ours are a little bit extra special. They're grilled ham and cheese. So
yeah,
I made mine with provolone. A slice of provolone, 2 slices of ham, another slice of provolone, and the other piece of bread. Well, yeah, bread until it gets done cooking, right? But
yeah.
oh my God, talk about melt in your mouth.
I just use cheddar.
Cheddar's good too, but I don't have any sliced cheddar, only shredded. And the only other cheese we had was American, and that's what Lady Metal had. She had, instead of having 2 slices of provolone, she had 1 slice of American, 1 slice of provolone.
Yeah, I do that. Do you butter the outsides?
Well, you have to, otherwise they stick to the pan.
I know. But you butter it at them sides, but you put your stuff in the middle and then you just fry it.
What I do is I have the griddle sitting on the counter, and I put 4 slices of bread on it, buttered side down, put all my toppings on, then put the other slice of bread on each one, butter side up, and then I put it on the heat.
Okay.
Some people put the pan on the heat first to warm it up.
Yes,
No, that's backwards. You have better results and more evenly cooked sandwiches if you put them on it cold and then heat it up. You get your burner hot and have your burner ready while you're making the sandwiches onto the griddle. I use a griddle rather than pan. And then you put it, I mean pan, same thing though. And then you put your pan or griddle on top of the hot burner. And believe me, it heats up quick enough to not make any difference in the terms of that. As long as you got a nice hot burner.
For some strange reason, I'm only doing 5 miles an hour.
You must be going uphill.
No, this thing looks flat.
It's a slope down towards the road. The road is at the bottom of the hill. The tree line or whatever opposite the road is up at the top of the hill. It's quite noticeable. If you go stand in the other field where the mower's at, you can see it very easily.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's to do with the tracks, because for some strange reason, when I did my first on Greenland, I had the class, and it just felt like it wasn't. There was no oomph to it.
Interesting.
Because the track.
I've never had an issue with tracks like that.
Yeah. And that's why on this new one, or I changed it when I upgraded my tractor on the episode something bigger machinery. I upgraded it.
Right.
And I put my usual twin narrows on. At least I fixed the trucks.
The trucks.
Yeah, when the trucks couldn't pull toffee. Well, I think they've got the baling. I think they've got the contracts just right now to say this is how much you'll get.
Well, you shouldn't get any.
I mean, that was a bit of an issue at one point, wasn't it? Where you couldn't complete the contracts because you didn't have enough product.
Yeah, because they were trying to make it 100%, so that you got no leftovers.
That's impossible.
No, it's not.
Because it all depends on all its yields and that, doesn't it?
Right, and they can tell how much is on the field. They have math. in the files right now that determines how much is on the field, and that's how it
Yeah.
knows how much to deliver. But
Mm,
they were a little overzealous, trying to be a perfect 100%. I think if they'd gone for 95 instead,
yeah.
it would have
Yeah.
been close
Of course.
enough.
Yeah.
But
But then
now it's
people go,
like
well,
70, I think, maybe
yeah,
80.
yeah, because people will go, well, what's the point of doing the contracts if I'm not getting a bit left over for myself?
To make the money, duh.
Yeah, you gotta make the money somehow. Wow, your I think your white card needs to be fired, mate.
What are you talking about?
Whoever mowed this needs to be fired.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
bad, huh? Speaking
yeah.
of, I'm gonna do a naughty because we're running short on time.
Where are you?
I'm gonna
I'm talking.
teleport. I'm gonna teleport the mower up to field 102 so it can get started.
Well, I've finished this one anyway. This one's done. So where's 102?
Right up by our farm.
Or by our farm? Do 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 do. Ooh.
It's just south of our farm, just off the main road.
Ah, yes. I'll tell you what though, I am enjoying that fish mod.
Everybody that I know that's tried it has enjoyed it.
I mean, but then again, I'll tell you what though, the hops mod. Oh wow, you do not get a return off that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it takes a long time because you need a compost. You need compost. Now there are two mods which will do the compost. There is a composter which I do have, and also there's that diesel maker.
Mm-hmm.
If you use the right products, it's one of its byproducts is compost.
Okay.
It takes seed and I think it's solid fertilizer.
And from that it makes diesel.
No, I meant the hops.
Oh, yeah.
Right, that will make the hops, right?
Okay.
Now then, in order to make the pellets, you've got to turn the hops into pellets,
Yes.
and then you sell that. And I had a couple of bags of it, and I almost got 100 grand for it.
Yeah, I do remember when Mr. Sealy P did it on Hannah, Indiana, when he played that.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, it took a long time for me because I was working a 4-day month.
Well, speaking of 4-day months,
Which I thought was a bit ridiculous.
guess what's coming back soon?
Go on.
Hank.
Oh, brilliant!
Season 2
That's
is
not.
coming.
Yeah, you finally. Well,
I,
you'll tell me where he's going to move to anyway on his first one. Just don't tell me.
correct. Yes.
But
But I
you found
finally
it.
all the mods that were necessary are finally available.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, and have been for about 6 weeks. I just haven't had time to
I know. I know.
do it.
You've been really busy
I've
and
been
tired.
I've been running myself ragged.
You have doing everybody else's chores because
But
you're a
that's okay.
person. Because you're a person that doesn't like to say no.
Yeah, I have a hard time only with people I care about. But I also have a hard time saying no to money. So when people want to pay me,
Yes, well, everyone has a hard time for money. Come on, I'll be happy to sell my left kidney if that was to get me a decent PC. Right.
What is going on? Did I hit the wrong key? I did. Damn it. How did I manage to do that?
All I heard was doink, doink. And it says something's blocked.
I don't see anything about something being blocked.
Blocked by an object.
Oh, yeah. Idiot with the hedge. I just grabbed a hold of his butt, and dragged him backwards.
I'm going to be very... The chances are I'm going to be very busy next Wednesday.
Yeah? Why is that?
I'll tell you later.
Because, you know, next Wednesday you're supposed to be doing ATS.
Oh, I know. I'm still doing ATS. But I'm doing something before that.
Oh, okay. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, well, don't know yet. I gotta see if it's possible.
Anything's possible if you try hard enough.
No, anything's possible if I got decent internet.
Well, there's that too.
But I was really looking forward to do my live stream because I can do it on my PlayStation. It will live stream my PlayStation. But if I do it again. Although they're charging me an extra £5 a month now.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know, because everything's going up in this country.
Everything's going up everywhere.
Yeah, and I want to get the wife to phone and so I can talk to her and say, well, what justifies the hike? Because technically I'm still in the I'm still in the 90s with my internet. So how can you do that? I mean, my upload speed
is disgusting.
I am giving them credit on this part. I'm going to give them credit. I'm saying my upload speed is 4 megabytes a second. No,
you mean your download?
Yeah.
Yeah, but mine's like 12, and I don't even have that good of internet.
My upload speed is 0.70 kilobytes.
Yeah, your upload speed sucks.
Yep. Because I tested it. And I'm saying, well, what can you justify that? I mean, although we're supposed to be having this company which has been going round digging up all the roads, but they've disappeared. By the way, your guy's blocked again.
So grab his butt and pull him backwards. It'll only be a problem on the first headland. I don't understand why I'm not getting the messages about him being blocked. That's not normal.
He's not blocked. I don't know what the problem is.
No, he's too close to the hedge and won't back up any further. That's what I was talking about earlier. I wish that Courseplay would go a little closer to the object before stopping. It's like 2 meters away that it stops.
Have you got this on rounded edges?
Nope. Sharp.
That's probably why.
Yes.
Yeah, I would have stuck it on rounded.
No, then he misses a bunch. What you doing there, driver? Really? Now you'll back up to the hedge? Now you'll back into the hedge? You wanker.
Where's he going?
What do you mean, where's he going? He should be cutting in his next row.
He has, but why did he back all the way down here if he's cutting all the way up there?
I don't know.
You see, you're not saying it right. It's the ER. You got to express the ER.
Well, I'm not British, so it doesn't matter.
I know. And also, just for you, I've changed my tractor.
Well, you didn't have to change your tractor for me.
I dumped yours.
I think you did that for you.
I'm in mine. I'm in mine.
I'm going to just go deliver this load because this might actually complete the contract. If not, it's going to get us really stinking close.
Yeah. And then you get the forage harvester, chuck it underneath the what you call it, and then just
Yeah.
take that.
Yes.
And then well, it's a lovely warm day, and I've got my back open on my tractor.
It's nice when tractors do that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oop.
I'll tell you what, though, what is missing is the sound of an ice cream truck going around.
Okay, that was pretty random.
Well, I'm just thinking, it's a great sunny day, the sun's out. It's in July the 2nd, so I take it we've got some nice, decent weather. Yeah, 29 degrees. I mean, you know.
That's toasty when you're talking Celsius.
That's heat wave for us. I mean, anything above 25 we classify as a heat wave. And if it's above 16 degrees, it's barbecue time. Although, guaranteed, if it's a bank holiday, it rains.
Of course. And just in case anyone watching doesn't know, when the British say bank holiday, they mean what we in the United States would call a federal holiday, where almost everybody has it off of work.
Is it called a federal holiday, or is it called a something else?
It's called a federal holiday.
Federal holiday. Yeah, we classify as a bank holiday. And I've seen a coin with the king's head on it.
Okay.
They've minted the first coins with the king's head on it because they weren't going to do it because there was no point at the moment. Although I'm not a coin collector, and I'm definitely don't use coins because I'm mainly well, coinless really. I don't really use coins. Oh, there we go.
Well, I would say that did it. So all we got to do now is finish mowing it and baling it, right? And we're done. It's ours.
That. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. No, you got 94%.
Yes, because it's not finished being mowed yet.
Oh, okay.
It's 100% delivered. But the contract overall, because it counts both pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I have actually... Never mind, I don't want to say it because I don't want anybody who's better at making mods to steal my idea while I'm still learning.
No, it's understandable. Like I say, I stand on the shoulders of giants to get where I do. Because I'm good at copying. That's my ability. You show it to me and I can virtually do it.
But can you take all the pieces of a programming language and put them together on your own to make something new? That's the true trick.
Well, I'm good at experimenting. Once I understand it, like the software I'm using to do my editing, if it's on PC, I've never used it before, but I've been experimenting using a few things, and
What
I'm not
did you
great
end
at
up going with?
it. I tried that one that you had, the open.
Open shot. Yep.
I couldn't get to grips with that one.
Okay.
So I bought one.
Which one?
Wondershare.
Okay. And you like it?
Yes, it's a decent one. It gives you a free trial. I had to buy it because it has a watermark and it exports it with the watermark if you don't buy the full version. Although there were 3 different versions to it, and I didn't want to subscribe. I like if I want a piece of software, I want to pay for it and it's mine. I don't want to subscribe for it for a year. I expect.
I want to own it. I understand. I'm the same way.
But they did it, and you can turn the course play off now. That one's done.
Yeah, I just got here. And immediately hooked my trailer on the stupid... Because I was looking at the... What the hell? How can I possibly be stuck? What are you hooked on? Don't know, don't care. You're not hooked now. Except that you are. Oh, because the stupid thing's down. Duh. Dumbass.
There we go. Yeah, it gives me more layers. There's some parts of it which it says you got, but you only got it for a month and then you had to subscribe it. But I'm thinking, well, if I'm not going to use it that often, then what's the point of subscribing to something I'm not using very often?
Well, because eventually you'll become corrupted. Look, floating deer. 5 of them. You'll become corrupted and never go back to playing on your PlayStation.
No, I am ease of use. I do love my PlayStation.
Alright, let's teleport back down here.
But I am getting to grips with the editing software.
Well, that's good.
What? Oh, great.
What?
I do hate these type of bales.
What do you mean?
I hit the post and the bale went down, which jammed me up against the post and the bale.
And I hate when frickin' headers won't stay on their trailer correctly and then they lock in a bad position.
Tell you what though, you're going to be absolutely buggered without the super strength.
No, I'm not.
It's almost like your go-to, there is.
Not really. Only when I'm playing on a play that I don't really care. I never use it when I'm playing as Hank. Can't.
No, that's true, you can't.
And this wouldn't be so bad if there was a header trailer that actually went with it.
Yes, that was low enough. But they give you that trailer which
is for
take the whole
transporting the whole stupid thing. Well, then what's the point of having a hitch on the mower?
Yeah. Although I did try that mod where you had the one with the combine harvester.
The Ford?
No, it's the mod where the combine harvester would take the header as well as the actual. It was a low loader.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
There's a low loader which takes the combine and its header.
Oh, okay.
I've tried that, but I can't get the header on top on the actual piece which does which holds onto the header.
Well, I at some point want to try this one. I think it is. It's for the Ford, but it spins and lowers down, and you can put the header on from the back of the trailer.
It spins.
Mm-hmm. It spins 90 degrees so that the header part that connects to the combine or whatever is at the back of the trailer. It rotates the whole trailer frame pretty much.
Oh yeah, that's what this one does, but it's from the front. You drive up with the combine. You put the header on this header on this header mount, and then you can fold that away on the trailer, and then you can lock down then your combine harvester on the actual header.
Gotcha.
Mr. P's done a review. Mr. P's done a review on it because it's cross. Yeah. So all they did is they just copied him a new. Does he have the 2FM? Well, people were talking about on his Discord server.
What do you mean?
His security, where his mobile phone, you have to do a thing.
I have no idea. He doesn't tell us stuff like that.
Yeah, the people are going on about that. Somebody's saying it's not really. What? Okay. You want to pick up the stuff?
Sorry, I was getting the mower ready to come back.
Okay. I did leave it outside.
Yeah, I took it back down to where we left the other pieces of it.
Needs a clean.
Uh-huh. Alright, so you want me back in my tractor.
Hmm.
And probably out of your way, huh?
Well, I was going to miss that one. I was going to miss that row.
Well, now you don't need to, because I'm not there anymore.
Too late. I've missed it. Hey, if we do this, which means we won't be talking to each other, not unless we're on in the game.
What do you mean?
Well, we can't talk the way we're talking now.
Yeah, we can. We'd just be competition to each other, rather than cooperation. But we would put it on push to talk, rather than having it on all the time.
Mine's on voice activated.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Take that off and put it on push to talk, so that you actually have to push a button. That way, it's like a CB, basically. So we're not just talking over each other when we're trying to record.
Yes, that's true. That is true. I'll be using CBS.
CBS?
I said CBS.
CBS is a television station in the United States.
I know, I know. And here's a word from our sponsor.
Crackhead Broadcasting System. uh,
Are you a man and do you suffer with hemorrhoids? Then come to Scorp Hemorrhoid Cream Center. We've got just the right tool for you.
and Scorp's not around to hear you picking on him. That's great.
I know, I know. I'd like to know where he's gone. He's sort of like, I mean, he's sort of like gone off the face of the planet.
He's just busy. And what time he does have, he spends on other people's channels.
Yeah, it's all right.
I can't blame him. I watch, I watch my channels in a specific order. I watch Mr. Sealy P before anybody else. And then after that it's Argsy. And then after that, Twin Stick Garage, which is not a farming simulator channel.
I take it that's to do with cars.
Semis.
Okay, it's a vehicle related one.
Yeah, but it's just, he has 3 vintage semis. An old Peterbilt 359, a Kenworth K100 cab over that he just finished stretching, and a Kenworth W900A that he's doing up as as Snowman's rig from Smokey and the Bandit.
Everyone does that one. It's like everyone gets a Trans Am and they've got to do it like the Bandit.
Okay, but he's going all out, including doing the trailer. Right down to getting the correct reefer for the trailer.
Okay. I always thought it was an insulated one.
Nope, it's a reefer. But it's a fake reefer. There's no fuel tank on the bottom of the trailer. So they took a standard dry van trailer and slapped a reefer box on the front without actually plumbing it in.
I'm with you.
But yeah, he's got the trailer already.
I found that dog.
He goes everywhere, man.
I know.
He does not stay close at all.
No. He's over in the next field. He's over in our field.
I see what you did. You just, left it right in the way.
I haven't. I moved it again. Right. Can you throw
I'm
this
talking about my John Deere.
Yeah. Just see if that'll work.
It should. But it does not.
No, I thought he might not.
Oh well.
No, because they're already silage.
But it should function also as just a silage storage. Unfortunately, it doesn't apparently.
I'm just removing the
wrap.
The wrap. And
my John Deere looks plenty clean.
And I think you can say your magic words.
Magic words? Would that be, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one?
That would be the one.
And with that, I hope you all have a good night. And I really do thank you all for watching. And we do hope to see you on the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.